Hey YouTube, Jay here with FCP Euro, and this is another really quick product review. All right guys, what we have here is a fuel pump for your P2 Volvo 5-cylinder. Common failure point on the P2 models, fuel pumps go left and right. This component typically doesn't have a service life or service interval like your timing belt would have per se. However, when this fails, you'll probably know right away as your car is going to stall and it's not going to restart. You could check to diagnose really quick is just hook up a fuel pressure gauge to the Schrader valve that's on the fuel rail and crank the engine over. If you're not getting any fuel pressure and all your circuitry is good, like the fuse and the fuel pump relay, and you're still not getting any type of pressure and you have good power to the pump, 12 volts, then it's probably the culprit. This is one of the components in what's called a saddle tank. So the main fuel pump sits on the passenger side of the vehicle. And then this apparatus, this whole wiring and loop, goes over through the saddle tank and into the driver's side of the car. So when you're replacing this component, not only do you have to take off the nut for the passenger side main fuel pump, but you also have to take out, there's a sending unit on the driver's side. So take both of those out. When you take out the main fuel pump, this is going to be on the driver's side of the vehicle. I typically use a long wire. I'll tie it to this loop right here, and then I'll pull this through and take the other end of the wire and hook it up to the, I usually use the door check of the vehicle. When you replace the fuel pump, now you have that wire, and you use that wire to pull this long tube over to the other side of the saddle tank. When replacing the fuel pump and the sending unit, there is a gasket underneath. I highly recommend that you replace that gasket, and not only just replace it, it sits into a little groove, and you want to make sure that you really thoroughly clean out that groove. There's a lot of dirt, debris that has a tendency to sit down inside that groove, and if it is not like a perfectly clean surface, fuel will definitely leak out of there, and the next time you fill up your car, it's going to leak all over the car. The gaskets that you will need to replace this and the sending unit on the other side, I'm going to provide a link for those in the description below. Another tip, there is a locking nut on top of this and the sending unit. It has little teeth, and if you don't have the proper tool, it's going to be very difficult to get it out. I've seen some people use a hammer and a screwdriver. Not the best method. If you do that, you have a tendency to break the teeth and the lock collar, and you'll have to replace it, plus you need that to tighten it, so not a good idea. We do have the special tool. You'll see it in the link above. Check it out, inexpensive, you'll be happy you bought it. This has been another really quick product review. If you like what you saw, comment in the box below, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Thank you.